Hey everybody, it's your boy Eddie Ed. I tell you, there were some games that should have lost, and they were winning in the beginning, and they went crashing in the fourth quarter. But overall, I went back. I knew there was games that I knew were gonna win for a fact, which I'm very happy about. I wish I would have trusted in some of those teams a little more, but that's for another video that I'm gonna do to show you the ones that I missed. But right now, I am super excited. I'm gonna give you all my guarantees. I'm gonna tell you which ones I like, but I'm gonna tell you my guarantees, and I guarantee all of you guys are gonna make money if you listen to week 8. I've never said that in none of my videos, but I already studied this, and you're gonna see what I'm talking about. All right, Liberty, New Mexico State. Honestly, New Mexico State has been playing pretty good. Liberty hasn't. This could be a coin flip. I actually might just tease up the points on New Mexico State because that's how bad Liberty has been playing. See, I'm going to go back to my method into how I like in a teaser. Do I like Liberty more at 3 points, or do I like New Mexico at 16 and a half? I'd rather take 16 and a half because New Mexico is good enough to beat Liberty. South Alabama, after studying, I feel they're the better team. And being at home, that gives us a little boost up. So don't let that 1-5 record fool you. At home, I feel like they're the better team. This is a strong bet right here. Western Kentucky, I just love Western Kentucky. I didn't really have to look too much into this. It's not one of my most best games, I'll tell you right now, but I do like it to win and cover over FIU. Now this one is really unbelievable because Jacksonville State has been playing a little better, but there's something about Delaware. I love what I see from Delaware, and that's why you actually see it favorite. Last year you would have not have seen Delaware favorite over Jacksonville, but I I like this one a lot. This is one of my, I won't call it a guarantee. I haven't called guarantees yet. But I love Delaware. I'm going to put it highly. I'm going to pick them a lot. And I do feel strongly about it. Sam Houston, I also like it a lot too. I feel UTEP is just garbage. Sam Houston has been playing strong games. Hasn't won any. But if you go by how they've been playing, they're due. And this is when they're going to get it. That's why you see them actually favored. 0-16, they're going to win this one. I could almost call that one a guarantee, but I don't like Sam Houston State. But this one is a very strong one for me. East Carolina, hands down, 100%. Very good chance of covering. Very good chance. Tulsa's just garbage this year. East Carolina is definitely for real. That's why you see the high 16-point spread. I mean, that's why you see that, guys. I don't know if you put any thought into the point spreads, but this one is high for a reason. This one is one of my guarantees. Miami, hands down, guarantee win. I'm not doubting that. I like it better on a teaser. Louisville has been playing great. They have been playing good, but Miami's on a different level. I really feel Miami's even good enough to cover this. One of my best solid ones right there, Miami. I like Nebraska in this game. Minnesota's not that bad. Nebraska's not that much better, but they're good enough that I feel they will with this one. This is actually, I like it a lot. I do like Nebraska. Definitely can't go with Minnesota. San Jose State, this is a coin flip. I'll probably give the edge to Utah State being at home, but this is definitely a coin flip right here. If the point is high for whatever reason, then I would jack up the points to San Jose State, but I would give the slight edge to Utah State. California is definitely good enough to put a whooping on North Carolina. This is a no-brainer. This is guaranteed teaser, guaranteed money line. Feel very strong in the cover too. I'm giving it to Arizona. Definitely giving it to Arizona. Houston has been playing great. They have been playing a lot better, but overall, Arizona is a stronger team. Definitely a stronger team. I love how Houston came back for me yesterday, but this is not that easy to call. But I will give the edge to Arizona. Not that easy though, guys. Tulane, Army has been playing great. Army, damn. Do I like it at 18 and a half? Better than Tulane at 6.5? Probably. I just see something in Tulane. Tulane looks great, but Army is just good enough to lose and cover these points. I mean, so this is a very hard game, but I give the edge to Tulane, especially on a teaser. This one is also not that easy. I mean, you saw TCU's been lost. A game that I actually thought they were gonna win. I wasn't that big on it, but I actually thought they were gonna win, man. That's why they got that loss. But I'll still give it to TCU at home against Baylor. That's why you see it at 3.5. So this is a good one to take, but Baylor is difficult to beat. Bowling Green, definitely taking it. It shouldn't be that high of a point spread because Central Michigan has been playing good, but I'll definitely give the edge to Bowling Green, one of my favorite ones here. Miami, Ohio as well. I give them the edge. Very good team over Eastern Michigan. I gotta see what the point spread is, but definitely love it. This one is very hard. Very hard. I'll still give it to my Georgia Tech team. But this is a coin flip. I'm going more on Georgia Tech though. I love what I'm seeing from Georgia Tech. Duke is definitely no slouch, but I'll give the edge to Georgia Tech. No confidence with Duke at home. Look at that point spread. No confidence on Duke. He couldn't even give him a 1, 2, or 3. Gave it to Georgia Tech because it's like what I'm telling you. Georgia Tech is a better team. Boston College look 1-4, but UConn, don't let that 4-2 record fool you. I don't like this game at all. I probably won't even bet it, but I'll give the edge to Boston College. You know what? I will actually try it out because I think Boston College is good enough to beat UConn with no problem. Yeah, this one is actually an easy one to call. That's why you see it at 2.5 out of 114. UConn is not in Boston College's level, even though they've been looking like crap. But I'll give the edge to Boston College. Michigan. This is a very easy one to call. I'll give it to Michigan. Washington took care of Rutgers. Rutgers was decent, but Michigan is still on a different level. This is not the Washington from years ago. They are playing better, but Michigan at home, this is a guaranteed win right here. I love Central Florida in this one. That's why you see the confidence. You see the 9.5 points. West Virginia has just been garbage all year. So go back. You see right here where it says matchup on the oddsharks.com. You can look at here yourself, see who they played against, and you'll see what I'm talking about. UCF, I'll definitely give them the edge. They played a good game against Cincinnati. Cincinnati did not just beat them easily, but Cincinnati won and didn't cover. Just so you guys can know, Cincinnati was another one. You know me, I changed the points. I won no matter what. But UCF, it wasn't an easy choice, and I did go with Cincinnati. I chose it right, but UCF is good. It is one of my guarantees right here. Toledo guarantee. Kent State has been playing a little better. I know Toledo just lost, but Kent is just horrible. Like they really are. Toledo needs to take it out on somebody, and they're gonna take it out on Kent State. So I give it to Toledo. This should be a guarantee as well. Buffalo guarantee over UMass. UMass is just garbage. I'm taking Buffalo big time, and they're on the road, so we're gonna get some good points. Northwestern hands down guarantee bet right here. Northwestern destroys Purdue. I'm so glad I'm getting such a low point spread. But Northwestern guarantee. This is a little harder. I like Troy. I'll give Troy the advantage. But this one is not that easy. Definitely a difficult game, guys, though. I hope you guys don't have your heart set on this one, but I'll give the edge to Troy. Honestly, I think Akron, especially with their defense, wins this one pretty easy. I just don't like putting all my chips into a team like Akron, but I'm getting a feeling that Akron is gonna win this one, so I do like it. You see me not calling it a guarantee, but I do like it a lot actually. Appalachian State, I feel is playing a lot better. Coastal Carolina just got destroyed. I'll give the edge to Appalachian State, but it's not a game that I love. You see, when I get excited over certain games, this one I'll just give it the pick. Oh, whew. That's why you see the big point spread. And Indiana's good enough to actually cover this too. Michigan State, I feel, is not in their level. I even took UCLA to beat Michigan State after how UCLA played the following week. It was very easy. Michigan State was actually favorite. I didn't let the point spread trick me, and I went with UCLA. Michigan State is really not there. Indiana's playing at a different level. That's another game that screwed me up because they beat Oregon. Wait, was it Oregon? I think it was Oregon, but definitely screwed me up. I didn't think Indiana was gonna. I know they're good. I knew they were good, but I gave the edge to Oregon. I'm pretty sure it was Oregon. But definitely one of my favorites. I love Indiana in this one. I'll give the edge to Ohio. Um, I don't like this game too much, but at home, I feel that they'll win. This is a good one to take, but Northern Illinois is not that easy to beat. This is gonna be a tough game. Ohio State. I love my Ohio State, and that's why you see the big points, right, guys? 26 and a half. They're good enough. They are good enough to cover. They really are. I wish it wasn't this fucking high. Why they had to be this high? 18, I would have taken it. Eyes closed. With a 26, looks a little difficult. Yeah, this one is. Uh, it's hard to call if they're gonna cover. I think Ohio State's good enough though. I'll probably take it in the first half better because Wisconsin ain't gonna be able to score against this team. Yeah, I'll take first half. If you guys can take first half, I'll take first half. And Indiana, forgot to tell you guys that one. Take first half on that. Those two are guaranteed first halves right there. Just because the points is, you're going to catch it halfway. This is a hard one. I loved Old Dominion. They screwed me. I know they screwed you guys too. But I like what I see from James Madison. They fought back hard for me. I know they didn't cover, but like me, I tease it. I bring down the points. So I did win on James Madison. They could have started better, but you know what? They finished good. I'll give that edge to James Madison over Old Dominion. Definitely give it to them. Old Dominion is good though. Didn't look like it this week though. I couldn't believe they lost. That was one of the ones that screwed me over. And they were favored by 14 and a half, which I always hate 14 and a half point spreads, but I think that's the reason why they fucking lost because I should have trusted my gut on that fucking 14-point spread. And 10-point spreads. Be careful with 10-point spreads. I'm going to show you the two teams that fucked me on 10 points too. Georgia, I trusted my gut just like Saturday. They were favored, I think, 3 or 4. There was no way they were going to lose. I went with them big time. They didn't destroy their team, but they won. And they covered. So that's all I care about. Ole Miss. Oh, you guys know they played like shit. Washington State gave it to them, and they barely squeaked by. Ole Miss barely squeaked by. Georgia's gonna put a pounding on Ole Miss. This is a guarantee bet right here. Look, I've already been giving you guys a few guarantees. This is another guarantee. Georgia destroys Ole Miss. This is actually hard. No confidence with the 10 points. You know what? I should probably read into that because 10-point spreads, they're there to screw you. I might just take SMU with a freaking teaser. Fuck, it looks beautiful to me. Shit, I know Clemson looks good at a -4 also. Then that does look good too. Clemson at a -4.5. But hey, you could tease it either way. I think it'll hit both ways. Clemson at a 4 and SMU at a 16.5. But this is a very hard game to choose. Very hard. I don't think Clemson will cover against SMU and possibly loses. Temple guarantee over Charlotte. I like what I'm seeing from Temple. Charlotte somewhat plays okay, but Temple is definitely legit. Ooh, I gotta give it to Texas A&M. I really do. Arkansas is a good team, very good team. That's why, look at a 2-3, you would think this point spread would be higher, but no, that's actually pretty low, 8.5. And this is gonna be a strong game. I can't even give Texas A&M the guarantee. I like it on a -2, which I'm definitely gonna tease it. But Arkansas is no pushover. I do love Texas A&M though. I'm gonna keep riding that bandwagon. The 5-0, no point in stopping now. Marshall's playing very good football. That's another team that screwed me. He's the one that beat Old Dominion. I'm pretty sure that was the one. Yeah, that one. I didn't expect Michigan State to play that good, but off of that performance, I would have to give them the edge over Texas State. I like Texas State. This is the game I'm not going to focus too much on because either one could beat each other, but I'll give Marshall a slight edge, especially at home. Oh, wow. 10-point spreads. I hate 10-point spreads. I'll give the edge to Boise State. UNLV is good. They really are good. But Boise, I love my Boise team. I know they started the first game horrible for me against South Florida, but we all know how good South Florida is. South Florida is legit. They've already been in Florida. Yesterday started slow, but you saw that whooping they put on them. So South Florida's for real. And Boise has been playing at a high caliber. I definitely got to give it to them. And they're going to have their blue turf. Yeah, I give Boise this game. This is hard. UTSA is just starting to play better. North Texas, I went against them. I knew they were going to lose, which they did. But North Texas is good. Don't get me wrong. North Texas is a very good team. I'll probably give it to North Texas just because they're home. But don't be surprised if UTSA could pull it off also. But I'll give this game to North Texas. It's very hard, though. Very hard game. Ooh, Air Force guaranteed. I love what I'm seeing from my Air Force team. Wyoming, great defense. Air Force is not going to score in bunches on Wyoming. This is going to be a very low-scoring game, but Air Force is just looking too good. I love Air Force. I guarantee that one. LSU, I like LSU. Vanderbilt is good. I still got to give it to LSU, guaranteed. Guarantee I give it to LSU. They're not losing to Vanderbilt. Missouri. I know you guys saw how Missouri played against Alabama. That was a scary, freaky game. Very freaking scary game. But yeah, Missouri showed me a lot this week. Um, YSS 5-0, they're not 5-0. Yeah, they just lost, but yeah, I definitely give it to Missouri. I love what I see from Missouri, so that's a guarantee right there. I'm gonna give it to South Carolina. Oklahoma's okay. This is also a coin flip game, but you see no confidence in Oklahoma with a -4. No confidence at all. South Carolina at home, I'm giving South Carolina the edge. I like what I'm seeing from them. But this is a very difficult game. Texas, guarantee over Kentucky. This is not even going to be a question. Texas covers this one hands down. One of my big bets. Memphis also guaranteed over UAB. UAB is just lousy. Memphis is definitely rolling. I'll take even 18 points on this one. I like Texas Tech. Texas Tech is looking good. This is a guarantee right here over Arizona State. Definitely love Texas Tech. Very difficult game. Very difficult game. I'll give the edge to Florida. I like it better on the teaser. Bring it down to 3.5. But Florida, you got to give them their respect. Look at that. They're 2-3 record, and they're favored 9 points. Mississippi State is good though. I do like them. I don't think they'll lose by too much. I shit. Look at that. I'm not even giving them the. I'm not even saying that they can't even cover through 9. I'm bringing Florida down definitely, because that's how much respect I got from Mississippi State. But I do give the edge to Florida. Very difficult game, but at the end I got to give it to Florida. This is hard. Southern Miss. It was any other year I would have blown past them. Um, I like what I saw from the Raging Cajuns. That's the only reason I'm taking them. I wish I would have seen Southern Miss playing. I haven't seen them play not once. But I have covered the games that I knew they were going to lose to, which wasn't much, but I knew they were. But going from what I see from Lafayette, I would give the slight advantage to Lafayette being at home. I like what I saw from them. Really good defense. Very good defense on that side. And Southern Miss, I just have a feeling they won't. Thank you. Oh, guaranteed cover. Oregon is going to put it on Rutgers. After that loss they just had, yeah, I'm giving it to Rutgers. I mean, I'm giving it to Oregon. There's a guarantee hit right here. Covers it with no problem. It'll probably be a 49 to 10 or 14 game. Rutgers ain't putting more than 2 touchdowns in this game. Oregon is going to have a field day with them. Virginia, I give them the slight edge. Um, Washington State just played their ass off. You know what? I might even go with Washington State to cover. That's how impressed I am with Washington State. Just like UCLA, they were playing lousy all year, and once they clicked, look how it followed their momentum. They won 2 weeks ago, won again this week, which a lot of people thought they weren't going to win except for me. And I took UCLA, and they won yesterday. Just like what I just saw Washington State's performance, they have a chance to cover. That's how good they are. After yesterday, giving it to Ole Miss, and you know that's a no-brainer. Ole Miss against Virginia, you'll take Ole Miss over Virginia. But this is going to be a hard one. I think I like the teaser on Washington State and Virginia. I just love guarantee money line. I don't. Damn it, might not even be a guaranteed money line. But I'll give it to Virginia. I love what I'm seeing from them. I wish I would have seen Washington State play. I haven't seen them play yet this year. And of course, because they've been lousy. But I kind of saw what they did yesterday, and I love what I saw. Um, this is a coin flip. I like what I'm seeing from Georgia State. I haven't really seen Georgia Southern play. I'd rather leave this one alone. But I'll probably give the edge to Georgia State. Hawaii, I feel, should be the better team. Colorado State just put on a good performance this weekend. I just think Hawaii is the better team. But the way Colorado State played this weekend, shit, if they could bring that into this week, they'll beat Hawaii easily. So this is a game I'd rather stay away from. UCLA and Maryland, damn. UCLA is playing so good right now. And Maryland is a good team. They are a good team. 3 points. 3.5 point favorite at home. This is actually a coin flip. I can't pick it. I feel UCLA should win at home because I love what I'm seeing from UCLA. But Maryland is better than Michigan State, who they just beat. So this is hard. This is a hard one, guys. Yeah, this is a hard one, guys. I'll give. Yeah, I can't just say UCLA will win it easily. It is a hard one. Penn State guarantee hands down. Penn State wins this one. No problem. It is one of my guarantees also. South Florida guaranteed. They're gonna destroy. I know it's gonna be a big point spread though, but whatever point spread it is, they're gonna cover. FAU is just lousy. Pitt guarantee over Syracuse. Oh, Pitt, they're so good. You saw how they played Florida State. Oh, that was just crazy. I love Pitt. Definitely one of my guarantee bets right here. Um, Syracuse is not that easy either. They have played some strong games, but I gotta give the edge to Pitt. I love what their aggressiveness. And that D, you cannot go through their defense. You're gonna have to beat Pittsburgh in the air because you can't go through that defense. Whoa. There's the game of the week. This is the game of the week right here. I love Tennessee on the teaser. I love Alabama on the teaser. This could go either way. Um, Alabama at home. I'll give it to them just because they're at home. But Tennessee is legit. They are good. This this would be my opposite bet, guys. If you guys got a solid 6 or 7 team parlay, I would do the exact same bet and then go reverse on this one. Whatever whatever teams you got together for Alabama, then do the exact same bet and go with Tennessee because it could go either way. Guarantee Notre Dame. Notre Dame is a way better team than USC. I love USC. Don't get me wrong, but Notre Dame is definitely better than them. They're gonna cover this easily. This is gonna be an easy cover.
And this is turkey, the sausage.
Cincinnati over Oklahoma State. I think Cincinnati's good enough. Oklahoma State has been lousy, but Cincinnati is not that impressive either. But you see that huge point spread. Guaranteed money line. They're not losing. Cincinnati's not losing. Uh, I just somewhat feel that Oklahoma State might cover. They might cover. Just because Cincinnati's not that impressive. I gotta give the slight edge to Utah. BYU is legit. But look at that. 5-0. And they're not favorite. I want you to think about that. BYU and they're not favorite. So I know Utah has already screwed me that one time. They should have not lost that time. But I like what I'm seeing from Utah. They also won this Saturday. I knew they were gonna win. And I'm just gonna follow that train right now. But BYU, you know, BYU is not a pushover. But I'll take Utah. New Mexico. New Mexico's playing the better football. I'll take it over Nevada. Nevada is just they're lousy this year. New Mexico guarantee. Oregon State guarantee. Lafayette is lousy. Oregon State guaranteed. They're due for a win. Florida State guaranteed over Stanford is just horrible. Florida State just got embarrassed. They're gonna definitely take it out of Stanford. There's a guarantee hit right here, guys. Guaranteed. All right. So I hope you like my video. You see the confidence in me. Like always, like and subscribe, and let's make a lot of money next weekend. All right, guys.